can't hold it in. To hold this in would be a sin, oh baby.
So this morning's discussion is about keeping secrets, mainly in a relationship. But how harmful can this be to you and the relationship, or the person with whom you're, in the relationship? Well, this morning we've got a guide to help us go through this chat, because really and truly it could be pretty dangerous, but we'll hear more as we go along.
And it's courtesy of?
It is courtesy of, drum roll please, healthshot.com, is it?
Yeah. Healthshots.com.
Healthshots.com.
It says here the 5 reasons why keeping secrets in a relationship can ruin it. And it says when people start a romantic relationship, they want it to last for long. Some might even think that they need to keep secrets to survive. Mm-hmm. Being honest and opening up to a partner is all about confidence, comfort, and trust. And it says if these 3 important factors are missing, then you start keeping secrets. Mm-hmm. In fact, some don't even like to discuss topics like money issues or habits. Keeping a secret isn't healthy, as it can ruin a relationship, and you find out why you should not keep secrets from your partner. The first one says it might cause loss of trust.
Yeah,
Agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Well, the person would have to find out first,
keep a secret.
Yeah, keep a secret. Or they would know if me not tell them.
Some people are very good at discovering these things. I mean, just broadly describe it that way. And then there are other people who are very poor at keeping certain things to themselves.
I always start discussions like this. It depends, in my opinion, on the kind of relationship you have with your partner. So if you're fully committed and we're married and thing, then I don't see why you want to keep secrets. But if you're not in that fully committed relationship, it's not a matter of keeping secrets. So certain things me does not go say. Mm-hmm. So it's not really a keeping anything from you, but I don't say why I just meet you and I say, guess what? I used to go out with this person and I did do this one time. If the discussion comes up and you need me to say something, you ask me a specific question, I will give you a specific answer. Right. But I don't know if I went start a relationship and just line out every single thing that me used to do from a band till me meet you. I don't know about that.
Well, one of the things that drives all of this, though, or what we need to think of, is why people would keep secrets in a relationship. So it varies from person to person, right? So, for example, a fear of judgment or for criticism. I probably don't really necessarily like the fact that them share something and then they want it to be a safe space, or they think it's a safe space, but then their partner comes at them. Embarrassment in some instances, uncertainty or frustration with the relationship also is a reason why people keep secrets. Avoiding difficult subjects, you just mentioned that just now, and wanting to protect themselves from future hurt, because sharing secrets really does put you in a vulnerable space or in a vulnerable place. But my thought on it is, if you're really in a relationship, you're already putting yourself in a vulnerable place. So go ahead, but try and protect yourself too.
Me have one thing, Me either trust you or me don't trust you. You see, if I trust you, somebody will say to me, me make a little move later on, and I say, enjoy yourself. And them say, you don't want to know me, I go, not necessarily, because I trust them. Mm-hmm. If I don't trust you, then you can't be around me.
Right.
Because I'm not, when starting every time I don't see you, I say, wait, what you up to now? I can't deal with that.
Right.
So if I trust you until I find out or have reason that I shouldn't trust you, I just go and trust you. And if I get hurt, or as people in Jamaica say, me get bun, then me just hold a bun. It's not a problem. but if I don't trust you, then we just can't have a relationship. I cannot have a relationship with somebody who every time I don't see them, I say, I wonder if them and the gits are going with that little thing.
Yeah.
Me can't bother go through that. So if I trust you, I will get hurt, because if I trust you,
it's just, you're all in with the trust.
No, if I trust you, I am all in. And the argument done, I don't have no time for that. No, if I don't trust you, if you even look pan the gits, me know say me in trouble.
Right.
You understand me? I try to say still. Right. I just, that's where me come from, So from I trust you, you can run up and down and do anything you want.
There are some secrets I understand, or some things I understand that people kind of want to hold on to rather than share. For example, if you're with somebody and then you realize that the person you're now with used to connect on a certain intimate level with somebody else who maybe you don't like, or they hurt you too. Because the world is a small place, especially like Jamaica, super small, right? Micro, right? And you don't know if necessarily that your partner is going to be fond of the idea, or it may be a deal breaker for them. Some people are very afraid that revealing certain types of information might be a deal breaker. But then here comes one of the dangers here now, is that if the person finds out that you are withholding the information, it could lead to resentment. And that's a dangerous thing, because if there's a certain amount of resentment in the relationship and you don't get a chance to address it properly, then ultimately it'll go fizzle out.
I suspect that if you meet someone, and we're talking about relationships here, if you meet someone and you want to be with the person, I suspect before you make that decision, you're going to know certain things. You know, but it's not like I went come and say, all right, I'm going to do an interview and ask you all kind of questions, you know. I wouldn't want to know that after me and married and thing, I hear say, boy, you were with my brother. You know, I wouldn't want to find out that down in the relationship.
You don't want to find out early?
Well, no, but that's what I said. If you're going to get serious with someone, certain things you would want to know before you get to that stage.
Right.
But I reached that stage, so I'm not talking about this pre-thing. I'm suggesting that I am with my girlfriend, my wife, whoever, right. And the only way it would reach that stage is because I didn't trust you in the first place. Having got to that stage, I stopped worrying about everything else. I don't really care who you were with and all kind of thing, because I trust you now. And again, I repeated myself, but if something comes up that I say, wait, maybe I shouldn't trust this person, then we just have to just move on and we go our separate ways. I cannot be around you if I don't trust you.
I'm with you 100%.
Cannot be around if I don't trust you.
You mentioned questions, though.
Yeah.
There's this song that 50 Cent had called 21 Questions, right? And it's actually a game that people play. A lot of times, because what you're attracted to first is the physical appearance, and then you get to know the person. After you get to maybe even the honeymoon phase, some things you're not really interested in again. But the truth is, you should actually go through that exercise. 21 questions. It might seem like a little number, but when you start writing down the different things you want to know, and them have a thing in Jamaica where we say, if you don't want to see duppy, don't walk a graveyard at night. The truth is, sometimes you have to make that like a nocturnal trip through the graveyard, because you're going down a particular path with someone. You need to know what's going on.
But is that a suggestion to say every husband know every single thing about the wife and every wife know every single thing about the husband?
I don't think so, because certainly Mrs. Williams doesn't know everything about me, and I don't know everything about Mrs. Williams. I mean, I know
no, stop right there, so stop right there.
Wow.
So your wife don't know everything about you?
Everything? No. I'm not withholding information from her, but there's some things she does not know.
No. Would you want to share any of those things that she don't know about you?
Absolutely. Honey, this morning I stubbed my little toe. It still hurts. Now you know.
That alone should have make him don't come back on this show. So she don't know everything about you?
She doesn't.
And you don't know everything about her?
I don't.
How you know? How you know you don't know everything?
How I know that I don't know? Because me not ask her every single thing. Like, for example, me don't know what color was her favorite when growing up. Me know say no, she like pink and she like blue.
Yeah, but that's not important. Me not talk about that.
No, but free, no. There's not. There are lots of things I don't know.
Me not stop get that wrong.
Right.
No, man, me not stop get that wrong. Me buy all vanilla here, say, no, it's chocolate, I really like sweets. All right, me does work, the vanilla, it's not a problem. Okay, so I'm gonna get some breaking news this morning. So the boss don't know everything about his wife, but to me, more importantly, is his wife don't know everything about him. Call me. Give me a call, 555-00-00. And if you're out of town, just put 1. And put the 1 anywhere. Anywhere you will get me. In front, behind, it don't matter.
Unmet needs, lack of communication, emotional distance are also some of the things that can ruin a relationship in terms of you keeping secrets.
Listen, I don't know all of these things that people talk about. My suggestion is just be honest.
Yeah.
That's my suggestion. Just be honest and it will work out.
And on the flip side, be willing to receive that honesty.
Yeah, man, it will work out.
You understand me?
Ask me that. It will work out. Yeah. And then if it don't work out, it wasn't meant for you.
There you
if
go.
It don't work out, it wasn't meant for you. That's my feeling. All right, so that's it for Manversations. Hey, Tammy. Hope you're having a great day. All right. When we come back, we'll be back to discuss love levels with the great and outstanding and wonderful Joby J. We soon come.
I'm good with secrets, but this one I just can't keep it. I can't hold it in.